and welcome to the Chat Trap. My next guest, Mr. Amit Bhatt, the founder at Amit Bhatt Architects, an architecture and interior design services firm based in Pune, believes in the concept of a functional environment that exploits and optimizes the available space to suit the needs of the client and the end user. Let's find out more. Hello, Mr. Amit Bhatt. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to have you on the show.
Same here. Thank you.
So let me start off by asking you that you worked in a lot of design companies abroad. So what are the design sensibilities that you got from over there that somehow you molded here in India?
So there are two parts of it. One is some good things what I learned from there, and some is, I will not say bad, but something I would not want to implement here in India. Good thing about those companies was systems, which we really lack in India. So basically they work in systems. So that was a good part which actually I tried to implement in my practice. And the bad part was actually, I would say again, systems. So I think a lot of times systems will make you weak. So a lot of times I think when you go too much systematic, so it creates a lot of trouble in deliverables and all. So which doesn't work in India that much.
Okay.
So you can say the bad and the good is same. So it was systems what I learned.
Okay, interesting. And what is your design philosophy when you approach a project?
My design philosophy is basically practical approach, So my philosophy is if I am doing something for somebody, see, eventually somebody is going to use that space. So I keep this thing in mind whenever I'm designing something specific for somebody, that it should be usable. It should, that person should be comfortable with that space. So I make sure that happens. So the end user is always happy with that.
Okay. What is your success mantra?
I can think really fast. So that is my mantra. I feel maybe write things really fast. So that is how I do. That's how I work.
Okay, so you think really fast.
I think really fast.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about sustainability. I think it's a very important word right now. Does it hold water in your design sensibilities?
No, not really.
Has the thought process changed post-pandemic?
No, as of now, no. I don't think so anything has changed post-pandemic.
Oh, nothing has changed?
Nothing. I don't think so anything has changed. In fact, things have been better. Things have been good. I think there have been more work post-pandemic. In fact, what a good thing has happened post-pandemic is a lot of people have realized the importance of their house, home. So there have been a lot of inquiries where people want to build their farmhouses. They want bigger spaces. So that is what has happened. The rest, I don't think so.
Okay.
Nothing has changed.
So you're looking at it as positive. The silver lining was
yes,
that...
definitely there's a positive thing.
Okay. So from your duration of your career, do you notice any changes in the architecture and design industry? Some good, some not so good?
I think, yes, there are a lot of changes. Definitely Pinterest is a big change.
Okay.
Now, I would say clients have become more aware. Which is in a way good also, in a way bad. If I actually take it positively, it is a good thing because they are aware, then it becomes easy to, make them understand things. They are well learned, they are well traveled. So I think it becomes easier for a designer to convince his ideas to the client.
Okay.
That is a major change, I think.
Okay, and a not so good change in the past years?
No, I think things have been better only. I think things have changed for good only, better only. Technology is one big thing which has been involved in design now.
Good or bad?
Good, I think good. See, it's up to you. If you want to take things positively, you can take everything positively. That is my approach. I mean, normally I take everything positively. So I think technology also is good.
Mr. Amit Bhatt, that after speaking to you for a while, I've gathered that you're such a jovial and friendly person. Is PR or marketing per se important to your workplace as well, to the industry? How important is it?
If you talk about me personally,
and professionally also.
I am very bad at it. So I am the one who will not do any kind of marketing. In fact, this is the first time I'm facing camera. So I am very bad at digital marketing. I feel it is important and a lot of people are doing it well. But as of now, if you ask me, we haven't done it so far. I'm not at all active on Facebook. I'm not at all active on Instagram. But I think it is important. That's what people say.
Okay.
But I have not. I'm doing, touch wood, I'm doing good. So I don't see anything bad for myself.
Okay, all right. Where do you see yourself and your firm in the next 5 years? What's your expansion strategy like?
Expansion, I would not say expansion. You can tell what is my ultimate satisfaction would be, I don't want to work for money. That's the ultimate goal. I don't want to work for. So as of now, if somebody says that we don't work for money, they are actually lying. Everybody does work for money. Even I am working for money. But I want to reach a stage wherein I can choose my projects. I can say no to people.
Okay. And what is your personal design space like? If you had to design for Amit Bhatt, what would that be like?
I think something like this only.
It's an interview
Minimalistic.
studio.
That's it.
Minimalistic.
Minimalistic.
And the color scheme, anything you would like to change
I
in
think
this space?
all grays, black and white, no colors.
No colors?
No colors. If you see my office also, it's all monochrome.
Okay.
Colors is something that, you will get bored of those colors. So that's why I prefer things grays and whites.
Okay. If there is a work of architecture in your own city, Pune, that you are really fond of, or one that you would like to revamp?
There are a lot of good structures in Pune. I would say the historical structures, which are the old ones. I don't know whether you guys must be knowing names. Shaniwar Wada is there. There are a lot of forts and all there in Pune. There are a lot of culture which is there in Pune, but unfortunately, people are not restoring it. People are not valuing it. So I would rather do something like that,
Okay.
wherein we can do some value addition and some restoration to those structures.
Okay. From building to homes to offices, what is your favorite project to work on?
We do everything. We do commercials also. But homes is something, where emotions are involved. Everyone in this world, maybe Ambani's or everybody. For everybody, I think home is the most important thing. So
True.
It's always home.
Okay. We want to know your daily routine. Are you a traveler sort of a person? Are you a sporty kind of person?
My daily routine is actually boring. So I will have to add something then.
Okay.
So my routine is I will get up 8:30, not before that. Then I'll read newspaper and then head off to my office. So by 9:30, I should be there in the office. Till 9:30 in the evening or 8, I'll be there in the office. That's it.
And
That's
what
my
do you
routine.
what do you do to chill and relax?
I hardly have few friends. So almost every day or alternate days, we do meet over a coffee. That's all. That's how we chill.
Okay. Mr. Bhatt, you spoke about technology and the technological advancements in the industry. Could you name a few that you have noticed they have emerged in front of you?
I think automation is what is really, grown over years. I'm not a big fan of automation though, because I think it makes people lazier. That's what I feel. But yes, of course, when people have a lot of money, they need to spend. So that's why I think automation is something which has really grown in multifolds.
Okay.
Technology-wise.
And what about what's your inspiration behind your designs?
Inspiration behind my designs is always the people who I'm designing for.
One line that defines you.
Easygoing.
Easygoing. Okay. There is a project called Africa Housing located in Africa. Could you elaborate on that concept?
Okay, the first sad part is it didn't happen eventually. So this was a housing we were designing for the local people there in Africa. This was supposed to be a low budget project, which eventually we didn't know that it was actually no budget. That was designed for the local people, government officials for Africa. It was actually a competition which we won, but eventually sad part was it didn't happen because of lack of funds.
Mr. Amit, any advice you would like to give to the youngsters out there, the young architecture students?
It really lacked in a lot of people. I think we as an architects, as in consultants, should always understand the importance of every line. We are actually designing for people. We should take this as a responsibility. So a lot of times I feel a lot of architects work for themselves. So I think you should always work for people who you are designing it for, because they are the people who are eventually going to enjoy that space, live there. So I think you should always take it as a responsibility. Every line you draw on the paper, you should take it as it's an important thing. Somebody has to live with that line all his life.
Okay. All right. Your firm also offers high-end refurbishments. How is the design philosophy or the approach different there?
Only the budget is different, that's it. I don't think anything else is different.
But the comparison from what it was to what it is now?
See, low budget, high budget, I think it's only the specification what changes, nothing else changes. It's really the specific, things might change from tile to marble, from no automation to automation. Other than that, I don't think so. Space-wise, anything changes. It's only the specification, which will always add cost to the project.
Amit, do you see yourself working abroad? Your firm doing projects abroad outside of India?
Yes, I think that is my ultimate goal. I do want to work abroad. In fact, I tried also, but nothing worked till now. But we are trying hard to get works abroad. Maybe in a year or two, probably we'll be doing something abroad also.
Oh, that's very good. I hope it works out. If you were not an architect, what would you have been?
I think I love sports, all kind of sports. Probably I would have been in cricket.
Ah,
So I still do play cricket, but not professionally. But I do play cricket, a lot of cricket still.
so while growing up, you played cricket or any other sport?
Yes, I did play cricket, badminton. I do. I think I play almost all sports.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You were working abroad, right?
Yeah, I was actually not working abroad. I was working with multinational companies. I was always stationed in India, but working for them. I was working on abroad projects.
Tell me about your coffee. You're an avid coffee drinker.
I was not earlier. I used to take a lot of tea earlier with a lot of
Yeah.
sugar. But as you know, as you grow older, then you have to be conscious.
Then you
So
switch
I switched to coffee.
Oh,
That
because
too
of
black
the.
one.
Oh, so you
Bil-
don't have it with any sugar.
No.
But you're
at all.
not brand particular. That's what I
Not
noticed.
at all. I don't even understand brands
Okay.
in coffees.
You don't understand brands in normal, regular life, or
The normal regular life also. I don't understand brands.
so if
I'm
you.
learning from other fellow architects and people
Oh, really?
about brands.
So
and
when
branding.
somebody tells you to design their space and wants particular brands in it,
Then I will always I will Google it first. I will understand the brand myself, and then I will work on it.
so in that respect, do you think the client is always right, or there's something that you think differently from the client? What happens in that case?
You have to think always differently from the client. You have to first understand. I do understand what they what are they trying to say, what they want exactly. I understand their brief, and then always will add on things from your end.
Okay.
And try and educate them.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about lighting.
I understand this part of lighting. It should be good.
Any new skill that you would like to acquire in the near future?
Yes, I want to learn guitar.
Oh,
Yes,
do you sing?
I do sing, but I can't sing right now. But I do sing, and
Why
I
can't-
sing well also,
Why can't you sing right now?
because I don't sing for free.
We're giving you coffee, such lovely
No,
coffee.
coffee is not enough.
Already had 2 cups.
Coffee maybe in the evening I'll sing.
Evening we'll
remind
give
me.
you bubbly, then see we've got some bubbly there also.
No,
not working.
No, but I do sing. I like
Okay.
singing.
What's your favorite song to sing?
Nothing like all old songs. I'm actually sad song guy, so I
Oh.
don't like happy songs. It'll
Mohammed
be always
Rafi.
Mohammed Rafi, Kishore Kumar, anything which is sad and saddest.
Sad and sad. But if I tell you to sing one song, which one would that be? Even if you don't sing it.
I like that Ajay Devgan thing. Chingari koi badke sab.
Oh, the one that he sung in that
Yeah,
movie?
the one he sung. Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite movie? Old school.
Favorite movie, not old school. I like Dil Chahta Hai and Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara.
So you like Zoya Akhtar movies?
Yeah, I do like.
Okay. So,
I do watch a lot of South Indian movies also, dubbed ones. I'm a
Which?
big fan of South Indian movies. I can't take those names. I mean, you won't know. But I do watch a lot of South Indian dubbed movies.
regional
That's
movies
my
or-
favorite. Regional movies.
Or something like Bahubali, you're saying?
Not Bahubali. Regional movies I'm saying, which are dubbed in Hindi and English.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's my favorite.
Why do you like them so much?
Because I don't think so. You have to apply your brains, understanding those movies, and they have that specific pattern. All the movies are same. All actors are same. Sequences are same. So I like that.
So
don't
you
have to apply
like a
brain.
regular routine. You
Routine
like.
brain. I don't want
want-
to get intense and put my brain to understand things.
Okay. So those kind of movies exist in Bollywood also. Anything in there?
But hardly. Yeah, I'm a Salman Khan fan, so all his movies I think are almost similar on same lines.
Okay, all right. You never thought of becoming an actor?
Not at all. I don't think so. I actually wanted to get into direction, yes.
Oh.
But I even tried. But my parents wanted me to do graduation. I think that time in FTI Pune, it was not a graduation, it was a diploma.
Diploma, yes,
Yeah.
right.
So I actually wanted to become a director.
Oh, really? So if you were to direct a movie per se, what kind of would it be?
I think it should be something like like I said, South Indian movie, something like Dabang.
Oh, really? Like a
Yes.
full-fledged
Full-fledged drama.
blockbuster,
Full-fledged drama.
action-packed.
Action-packed.
Oh, interesting. So do you, in your work also, do you bring that kind of flamboyant, full masala kind of vibe?
Not always.
Not always?
You can't do that with everyone, Somebody likes Salman, somebody likes Shah Rukh. So similarly, that's what you'll have to follow in your practice also.
So if I came to you that I want to get my house designed and I'm a die-hard fan of Sanjay Dutt, so how would you, if that's the only information I give you,
I'll put Madhuri Dixit's poster everywhere.
Okay. That's it. What about the rest of my house?
Rest, I think I'll design as per my liking.
Okay. What would you design it with your liking?
I'm
Only
not
I'm-
sure. I need to see the place first.
Acha, okay.
Then
now
only
we're
I can
getting
get some
into-
ideas.
Okay. We're getting into bigger details now. What are the challenges you faced while establishing yourself?
I had no background when I came to Pune. I did my job for a couple of years. I think almost 8 to 9 years I was working with people, and then I started my own stuff. If you ask me honestly, there was no struggle, but yes, there was a little technical thing which is there. I didn't want to get myself, typecast. There's this problem, especially in Pune market, wherein if you start doing a bungalow, if you start doing a particular project, maybe a bungalow or maybe a hospital, a restaurant, people will typecast you. So then you will get similar references and you will tend to get similar projects, which happens in movies also. So that was the main challenge. So what I had to say no to a lot of people initially. I had to say no to bungalows, independent houses, because I always wanted to get into bigger projects. So from bigger projects to smaller projects, you can always shift. People will give you smaller projects if you're already doing bigger ones. But getting bigger projects from smaller projects is a really difficult task. I think anywhere in the country. So that was a challenge. So I had to specifically, say no to a lot of projects initially when I started. So that it was a gamble, but it worked.
And what are the challenges? Are there some challenges you face today also?
You can't say I have this problem. It is habit. I can't say no to people. So I tend to take almost everything I'm getting. I'm offered.
But you just said that you learned how to say no initially.
No. So that was a strategy for the business where, I wanted to get myself established. But now I'm almost taking everything.
Okay.
So in fact, that's what I told you. I want to stop working for money. Since I had no background, I had started from zero. So I think, I had got into this habit of working. I have become workaholic, you can say. So I want to change that thing about myself.
How is it working with your wife in the same office? Do you guys bring work home?
Not at all. Never ever.
Here you go, your rapid fire round. Brace yourself. Contemporary or classic?
Contemporary.
Minimalistic or eclectic?
Minimalistic.
Striking facade or striking interiors?
Striking facade.
Okay. Work from home or go to office?
Go to office.
Sustainability or durability?
Durability.
Bright light or low light?
Low light.
Favorite material to work with?
Concrete.
Favorite concept to work with?
Practical approach.
One word for your wife?
Supportive.
One word for your kid?
Rian. His name.
Rian. Okay. Favorite holiday destination?
Switzerland.
Favorite activity to do with Rian?
Just listen to whatever he's talking.
Date night, movie at home, or go out to party?
Go out to party.
Favorite cuisine?
Biryani.
Biryani. Okay. Favorite
Non-vegetarian. Huh?
Non-vegetarian. I think
Specifically.
veg biryani is not
veg,
a
I don't
concept.
like anything veg. So
Okay.
It has to be non-veg.
Favorite dish that your wife cooks for you?
Cooks for me. I think whatever she cooks, I like.
Okay. Do you cook?
That's a genuine reply. I don't cook.
You don't cook at all.
I can't even make tea.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amit Bhatt, for being so forthcoming and being so precise, if I may say so.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would now like to call upon Mr. Rajesh Bhandari, Director A-Class Marble, to get a memento signed by our guest. Mr. Amit Bhatt's optimism is truly contagious, and I am feeling great about the next episode that you are going to be watching very soon, right here at the Chat Trap with me, Pavleen Gujral. Till then, ciao!